welcome back to my channel. This is the Mental Wellness channel with Waihiga. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. If it is your first time here, thank you. Take a look around. I hope that you stick around and listen to what I have to say. Guys, I need your support. I need your help. I really want to get this channel monetized this year. So I need your help in getting those 4,000 hours watch time. We can do that by getting you to subscribe. So please hit that subscribe button. Please also hit that notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will get notified. Also share this video widely. If you feel like I am helping you, please share this video with your friends, with your loved ones, and we will be on the road to getting this channel monetized. And that will be able to support me and support this channel in bringing good content. So today I want to talk about weight loss, the toxicity of diet culture, and the toxicity of the way women have been subjected to looking a certain size in our society. Worldwide, globally, this affects us. I want to talk briefly about my experiences and how when I hit the age of 30, I just said, enough is enough. I can't do this anymore. So let's get into it. Recently, I'd been following this influencer, this Christian influencer. She dropped a video talking about her weight loss journey, and she's lost a lot of weight in the past year or so, in the past 2-3 years. She did a video talking about how she finally lost the weight. I thought she was going to talk about a crazy diet that she did or something like that, because her weight loss journey has been very drastic. And she was a full-figured woman. You know, she looked really healthy. She looked really good the way she was. She looked like me, you know, full-figured, you know, breasts and tummy and hips and thighs and everything. And I felt good and well represented while watching her. And of course, I followed her because she's a Christian influencer and she gives and really good advice when it comes to toxic relationships, relationships in general, how to boss up as a woman, you know, that type of talk. And I found that really cool. So I've been following her, I think, since 2019. So when she dropped this video, I was really interested in finding out, you know, what happened. I never really commented or DM'd her or asked her, you know, why did you lose the weight? How did you lose the weight? None of that. I'm very touchy-feely when it comes to people asking me about weight. So I never, ever, ever comment about other people's weight gain or weight loss. You just never know what someone is going through. So I never, ever ask or comment on people's weight. I hate it. I hate when people comment on my weight, so I never ever give that energy to anybody else. You just never know what someone is going through. Eventually, I watched the video, and in the beginning I was skeptical, as I said. Watching the video, it got to a point where she revealed how she lost the weight, and it was through, she basically had her stomach cut to 85. She cut off 85% of her stomach. Her stomach is so small now, and it restricts her eating. It restricts what she can take in a day, and she took her viewers through the whole journey. You know, she had the surgery done abroad, and it costed her 4,000 pounds, and she paid for it. It wasn't a sponsored video by the medical center that she went to. And how, you know, she lost the weight. She hasn't really been working out. Actually, she hadn't been working out at all. So basically, the whole surgery was about portion control and how she eats basically one spoonful of food and she gets full. I had really mixed feelings while watching that video because she hooked me when she started talking about her journey in terms of her weight. Being a child, being the chubby one, and then losing all the weight, being a teenager, and then gaining the weight back in her 20s, and getting to her heaviest in her 30s. And that's something I completely identify with. Whether you're working out, whether you've tried so many diets, and the weight just isn't moving. And so finally, she decided that this surgery was good for her, and that is the decision she made. I felt really conflicted watching that video, and I think it was the Holy Spirit that was telling me, this is a bit of a problem. This is a bit of a problem. I mean, good for her. If she's happy, if she feels great about herself, great. But there I was, right after the video, Googling the exact surgery she got and trying to find out the same amount of prices and how much the prices are in Kenya, where I live, how long it will take me to save that kind of money to get that type of surgery, because I really related to her story. I was like, yeah, I can do this. I caught myself because I was like, whoa, weight loss issues will not be fixed by getting a surgery. Number one, they just won't. You think you will lose the weight and be happy. You think you will lose the weight, get to your ideal weight of 65 kgs, and you think that the mind will automatically follow. You think that your emotions will automatically follow, and they will not. How I know this is because when I was a teenager, or when I was 12 years old, as I said, when I was a young person, I had the same issues. I was a really chubby child, and I decided to take the weight loss into my own hands. And I literally cut everything I ate in half. I then continued on and restricted my diet so much so that I basically stopped eating. I stopped eating to a certain extent, and my eating was very minimal, and I worked out like crazy. I worked out like punishment. Like if I ate randomly, if I was binge eating and a day I ate a slice of cake, that equated to 2 hours worth of running in the hot Pretoria sun at 40 degrees. That's what that meant. So I would torture myself with exercise. And that mindset, that mentality stayed with me for a very, very, very long time, where food became my enemy. Exercise was not for fun. It wasn't to create dopamines or release endorphins or anything like that. It was torture time. It was, you've eaten badly, so it's time to really brutalize yourself on the treadmill. And it took me forever to get out of that mindset. Actually, I just cross-addicted. So I ditched the exercise and the dieting and my, to be honest, eating disorder for alcohol. That's what I did. And when I was drinking, there was not much concern for food because alcohol curbed my appetite. When I was drinking, I was also smoking quite heavily. Smoking also curbed my appetite. And I think that's one of the reasons I also smoked, because it curbed my appetite so much. And so I stayed my ideal weight for a while until obviously all those things did not work. When I did eventually lose the weight, as I said, as a teenager, between 12 to 15 years old, I would say I was the weight I wanted to be. In my mind, I was still that fat girl. When I looked in the mirror, I was still fat. I literally could not look at myself nude. I only saw my face in the mirror. I could not see my torso because I felt so disgusted by my belly, by my breasts, by my hands, by my arms, by my back fat, which at that time I really had none because I was so skinny. On the outside, I was skinny, but on the inside, I still looked like the chubby Waihiga. In all honesty, that's what I looked like. I still felt like chubby Waihiga, even though I had lost so much weight, even though the bones were sticking out. Even though I could sit down and feel my tailbone on a chair, I still felt like big Waihiga. Even though my clothes were falling off of me, even though I was a size 6. And even when I did get to a size 6, which is a size 32, I was like, no, I need to be a size 0 because all the runway models, all the Victoria's Secret models are a size 0. Now, how am I, a 12, 13, 14, 15-year-old girl, trying to fit a body that is going through puberty into a size 0? So I pulled back more on my diet. I basically started eating skuma wiki, and I cut out all carbs, and I just ate muesli with a bit of skimmed milk. That's what I would eat, and mix and apples. And it didn't work. The weight kept coming back because I was going through puberty. So I got hips, and I got a period, and I got boobs, and the weight kept coming back. The more I tried, the more I exercised, the more natural weight I added. So I went from a size 32 to a size 34 to a size 36. And I remember crying in dressing rooms every time I would go in to buy new clothes, because I'm just going up and up in jean size and dress size, and yet I'm starving myself. I am working out. I'm working out after dinner. I'm doing 300 sit-ups after dinner. The weight is just coming back. So when I discovered alcohol, the weight loss came back because now I really just wasn't eating. It would be, I would eat when I was hungry, which was rarely, because alcohol suppressed my appetite, and so did the smoking. When I got sober, then I started to eat normally, right? When I got sober, my taste buds came back, and now I wanted to eat everything because my appetite came back. I had been suppressing, the alcohol had been suppressing my appetite, and I couldn't eat. I couldn't physically eat when I was hungover, when I was sick. I couldn't. I would throw up all the time. I needed alcohol to put any type of food down. The only reason I would eat when I was drinking is just for energy, so that I don't like pass out, or so that when I'm walking I don't like fall on the street. That's the only reason I would eat, for energy. So when I got sober, my taste buds are back, and I just want to eat everything inside. I want to eat pizza, I want to eat burgers, I want to eat cakes, I want to eat everything, because I've missed it so much. And the sugar rush that you get, and the chocolates that you get, and oh, it's just so amazing. You know, it's like rediscovering food again when you get sober. And obviously the weight came back. The weight came back naturally. And I started to condemn myself again. Like, oh my gosh, here I am, the weight is coming back. And when I hit 30 years old, I said, I can't believe I've been struggling with my weight for over 15 years. I can't believe I've been struggling with my weight. I've been distracted with my weight. I've been distracted with my diet. I've been distracted with my pot belly for over 15 years. So much so that I've noticed I stopped taking full body pictures. I don't post full body pictures. To me, that's just unacceptable. When I hit 30, I said, I can't believe this. No, I'm going to love the body I'm in. I don't care what anybody says anymore. I don't care what men say anymore. I'm not trying to have a BBL. I'm not trying to have a thin waist. I'm not trying to have a roll, a back without any fat. You know, I'm not gonna have arms that are masculine. I'm just the way I am. I work out, and I know there's the body positivity movement where people are hated on, because people will say, well, oh my gosh, you know, these fat influencers are always saying they work out, but why are they so fat? And they eat whatever they want, but why are they so fat? I do work out. The people that know me in my life know that I am fit. Yes, sometimes I eat whatever I want. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I stick to eating just healthy foods. Sometimes I have sugar cravings, especially when I'm on my cycle. Will I deny myself sugar cravings, especially when I'm on my cycle, or especially when I'm ovulating? No, I'm going to eat a chocolate bar. No, I'm going to eat popcorn, caramelized popcorn. I'm going to eat a plate of fries. And then I'll go for a walk in the forest tomorrow for an hour. And that is fine. But I'm not going to go kill myself over, oh my gosh, yesterday I ate so badly, so today and for the next year I'm gonna like diet. Like, I'm done. I'm done. I need to accept my body. And as women, as young girls, this is a distraction. Diet culture is the biggest distraction of our lives, because we have such intelligent women spending 15 years, 30 years, 50 years on 60 diets in their lifetime, trying to fit into a size 0, working out so hard, trying to fit into a size 0. And we just can't. We just can't. We just can't. As long as you have a healthy body, as long as you have the body that God gave you, and it's healthy and it's working, and you walk around, you're able to move with, you don't have breathing problems, you don't have joint problems, like you're able to move around your body weight comfortably, and you are able to be fit, do you eat in moderation. Eat in moderation. Don't eat a cake every single day. Of course, don't have a slice of cake every single day. Have it once or twice a week, you know. I personally don't put sugar in my drink every day because I drink a lot of coffee. So I don't use sugar. I don't use that much salt anymore because I love salt. So I don't put that much salt anymore. I use milk, but maybe I can substitute full milk for skimmed milk or something. But don't do this craziness, this absurdity where you're going and getting surgery and cutting 85% of your stomach out. My gosh. And we think it's okay to get on this internet and preach this to young girls who follow you? No. The saddest thing about weight loss, as much as you will lose it on the outside, it will never hit you mentally. It won't. I've tried it. So I think my message is for all the women who are struggling with their weight, for all the women who think they're not good enough, this is a distraction. This is what it is. It's a distraction. If you have a healthy body, thank God that you have a healthy body. Thank God that your body works. Thank God that your body works. Be thankful to God that your body works. Because there are people who do not have limbs. There are people who cannot walk. There are people who cannot talk. There are people who cannot eat. There are people who are really sick. So to get a surgery that you don't need so that you can aesthetically please yourself, which actually won't work because mentally you will be unhappy and you will feel like the same weight that you have always been, it's just not good. So put away the flat tummy teas, put away the laxative lollipops, put away the diet fads. They don't work. Eat healthily, whatever that means to you. Eat whatever makes your body feel good. Work out. Walk around the neighborhood. Walk as much as you can. If you have a walking trail near you, go there and walk. It's good to do that. Please just don't. Pray to God and ask Him to let this not consume you anymore. It's self-absorption. It's so bad, and it leads to mental disorders. It leads to eating disorders that is so hard to undo. So if you're in the skirts of it and you're starting to really feel bad about your weight, get out while you can. Accept the body that you have. That is all that you can do. Because whether you lose the weight or not, you will not be happy. So that's what I'm working towards, accepting the body that I have. And I'm convincing myself as I make this video that I am the weight that I am. I've always been a big girl. And that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. And I accept me the way I am. I accept the way God made me. I accept the way God made me. And I'm happy with what God made me. A full-figured woman. A full-bodied woman, Yes, my proportions may not be the world says I should be. But do I care? In God's eyes, I am perfect. And I'm exactly the way He made me. He wanted me as this type of person, a person that carries weight, then that's the type of person I will be. I'm not gonna keep using the next 15, 30 years trying to be skinny when I obviously don't have the body to be skinny. So I hope that this video helps you. Please, if you've had weight issues or if you are in the same train of thought, comment down below what you're going through and let's chat in the comments. Thank you so much for checking out my video. Until the next time, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe.